Well, good morning, gardening friends. Thank you for stopping by today. If you're new to my channel, this is Travis, and I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, Zone 6B. And today I'm just going to give you a quick little tour of the front landscape garden. So, midsummer, I cut these back. These are Limelight Hydrangeas, and they were cut back below the windows. And as you can see, by doing that, I get a second round of blooms for later in the summer. So you can see the older spent blooms. It's where I cut them down to, and then of course they're going to pop right back up. So I'm not minding this because I don't mind the color late in the summer. Yeah, they are getting back over the windows, but it's nice to have that another round of blooms from these hydrangeas. So lots of color here in late summer, early autumn. And you might recall me telling you guys that September is probably my favorite month up here in the landscape. And I think that's true, and hopefully you can see why. Got a lot of color here. Still got the blue from the Victoria Salvia. All of the asters that I divided from two plants about this size in the back. I divided those up and made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 clumps. You can see them through the border here. But that is aster, and you can see how fast they grow and fill in. Also have the Marigolds. That variety is Sophia. You can tell that it has red and orange on it. This is Edgar, showing up for all the videos. Knockouts. Roses it's been a weird year for roses, for me anyway. Usually these knockouts up here are always in full bloom, you know, hardcore all summer long, and they did really good this spring, and they're just now fleshing out with more blooms, but they have looked pretty not their best throughout the season. And usually that's, I don't know, I think everybody is having an issue with roses this year. Yeah. Some more blue Victoria Salvia. This is the Bishop of Oxford Dahlias. That nice bright orange there. Almost neon. And you might recall our new planting, sorry about my shadow, our new plantings of Russian sage this summer. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in here, and the goal is to make a drift of the Russian sage. So I'll have another drift of blue going through there. Hopefully that will fill in next year. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to walk. I guess I'll just walk through the garden here. More of those Bishop of Oxford Dahlias. So I ordered all the same variety, but as you can tell, this is more of a yellow. But it's absolutely gorgeous. I don't mind. But they were all supposed to be the orange ones. I'll get a little closer so you guys can appreciate its beauty. Also, if you're new to my channel, you'll see that we have decked out our front yard for Halloween. I've been doing this every year since I can remember. But yeah, that's what all that is, and I'll be doing more tours and videos on that. We also do an annual Halloween party every year and a haunted walkthrough, which is like a haunted house through our garage, and it goes around the entire perimeter of our backyard, up through the gates here on the side of the house, and then this here is a Sleepy Hollow bridge, so when people come through, they'll actually walk on this bridge and out into the cemetery. But anyway, I will have more videos coming soon on that. Also worked on the garage last night, so I'll have some content there to show you guys if you're interested in that. If you're not, just watch the garden videos. Alright, this plant here is a dwarf butterfly bush, blue chip. I've got two of them, one in there, one here, and in the center is a white one. Next year I will get more, or 3 more just like this, and put it on the opposite end of the garden to kind of mimic or mirror this end. Just gorgeous blooms all summer long. Camera's not wanting to focus today. Hopefully you guys can see that good. And then of course I got a cat that's bumping into me. Yeah. Sorry about that. So this rusty pink flower here is autumn joy sedum. Beautiful foliage and texture through the season, and then late summer, early autumn, we get this gorgeous rusty pink color. Here's a closer look at the white. I don't know if it's called white chip but anyway, this is another dwarf butterfly bush. We added quite a few this year. We've got one there and there, and a couple more dwarfs, but anyway, I'll show you those in a second. Now that we're in the shade here, you can really see those blooms on the blue chip. Alright, so that is how the front landscape and border is looking in mid to late September. Also in here we have some of that lamb's ear. Now I've learned with lamb's ear that it really likes its space. It really needs that airflow because of the dew and the moisture and stuff. If that can't dry out easily, you will start to get some brown leaves and stuff, and it will kill it. So that's just something to think about when you are planting the lamb's ear. So far it's not been too bad up here. I have lost some like in there because everything is kind of taken over, but usually it's worse in the back is where I've had the most problems with it. But yeah. Monarch butterfly. I'm actually liking this yellow dahlia here. Purple aster. Alright, so going back to the Russian sage, here is our ring of Russian sage in the circle garden here, and you can see that I'm starting to get another round of color here. I think Russian sage really looks good once it starts cooling down a little bit and their blooms kind of last a little longer. I'm not sure if that's coming out on video very well, but that is very pretty blue. So that is filled in well. I did pull out some of the Mexican sunflower that was here in the center just to make room for our cemetery statue here. Also in here we have more of the blue Victoria salvia. An annual in most cases, I think, but actually we were able to get some that reseeded this year. And all of these plants, actually, the blue salvias, these were just reseeds that were here, there, and everywhere in the back, and I just moved them up here. More of the Sophia marigolds, continuing that orange, purple, and blue color scheme. Not a lot going on up here. Next summer or next season, I will be focusing a lot on, especially this area facing the road. So I'll be focusing a lot more on this space next year. But as of right now, the autumn joycetum is the show. And lamb's ear, big ear. And of course I got my weeds, never-ending weeds. This is Coleus here, looking really good. I would definitely be planting all kinds of Coleus this February, March, because I'm addicted to it now. I love that foliage color. And they're pretty easy to grow. This is the little bitty dwarf butterfly bushes that I put in here this summer. And I got another one right there amongst all of the creeping Charlie. You might notice the witch shack here and wonder what happened to the Annabelle Hydrangeas. Well, they've been here going on 4 years and they've never bloomed. This year decided to cut them back to the ground, let them come back up fresh next year, see if that kind of rejuvenates them and makes them do better next summer. If they don't do any better next summer, they are out of here. No sense in keeping something that doesn't make you happy. So anyway, that's that. This groovy grape butterfly bush still has some color. And this is the never-ending project that we started this year. I'm just kind of letting the privet hedge kind of go because it looked a lot better than that wall of jungle, I guess I'll say, that was through here. Anyway, got all that out of here and we are slowly cleaning it up. I think next year or maybe later this fall, we're going to have a guy come in and just rip all this out, cut it all the way down to the ground. And anyway, the neighbors know somebody that has a tool that can pull all that up out of here. But in the meantime, I've been adding grasses. These were the two, you might remember, 2 small grasses that were in the back that were not getting very much sun, so I popped them up here and they have really done good. Wagelia, Wine and Roses, I think is the variety. Nice burgundy touch to that one. I forget the name of this one, but we'll just call it a purple butterfly bush. I think this is the common one. Alright guys, I just wanted to give you guys an update on the front landscape here, and really, like I said, I think this is when it looks its best here in September, mid to late September. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to see more of my gardening videos and more of the haunting videos that are coming your way, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate that. And we will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.